Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding the notification bell to be notified of new videos.
It's on a nice calm morning. So right now I'm trolling. I have my rod tucked into my PFD, but because I don't have a rod holder. You can easily mount one in here. I've seen that quite a bit. There's so many mods you can do for this type of kayak. But you know, here I am. I'm trolling, and I'm doing a slow troll, absolutely. But I'm barely even tapping the water. Like this kayak is so light in the water and so, you know, smooth and gentle that, you know, you don't need to really grunt and groan to get it moving. I used to have an Ascend 10T. Actually, I had a 12T before that. And I don't know what it is about those kayaks, but they're like pushing a barn door through the water. They're absolutely brutal to try and paddle. I guess that's why a lot of people put trolling motors on them. But this thing is definitely just a smooth little beast. So really happy with it. Okay, so I put in shore here. So this is a blow mold construction. So it's basically two pieces that they've welded together. There are a few screws in it to hold things like the foam and all that in place. Overall, really well constructed kayak. There is a drain hole at the back. There's a rope handle at the front and a rope handle at the back. A little bit of a storage here for gear with a little bit of a bungee system. I know when we bought it at Costco, there was a little cockpit thing. We have that at home. You can store a few things in there, and it keeps it, I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it's definitely splash proof. Yeah, and you've got this nice little well behind you. So essentially any water that comes over the top of the kayak is going to splash in. If you get a lot, it'll obviously come into the cockpit. But for the most part, any water that splashes up on a normal day will just enter into this groove and then come around and drain out right there. It's a really light kayak. I can throw it over one shoulder and walk quite a ways with it. There is a bungee tie down at the front, you know, for maybe a tackle box or whatever have you. There is if I move my jacket and all my stuff, there is a small cup holder at the front, and then a little area for you to put your lures and things. Paddle holder on the side with the bungee, that works really well. The bungee's not super tight, so it holds your paddle securely, but you don't have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger to be able to put your paddle away. Seat is adjustable. Now I've been out now for 2 hours, and I find, actually maybe 2.5 hours, no, 2 hours, and I find that this is about 2 hours is about all I can take before I want to get up and stretch my legs. My butt is not loving that, but you can get a small pad to go in there. I think a few people I know have put pads underneath the seating, or like just a pad to sit on, and that does help out. The backrest is adjustable with the straps. It does have really good back support in that regard, so no worries there. If I know some kayaks, the back of the seat is really high. I know I had an Ascend like that, so you felt like your lower back had no support, but this one is actually cups right into your lower back. Good support overall. It's been really excellent. Like I said, they're pretty affordable. Now this is the premium model, so I don't know if Pelican uses two different types of plastic as far as, you know, the durability. So I know that this is a really good plastic. We've been very, you know, it doesn't scuff up, it doesn't scratch very easily. It's pretty sturdy, and it's a fast kayak, so you can just cruise along with a light paddle, or you can really give her the paddle that comes with it. This is obviously not that original paddle, but the paddle that comes with it is fine. It's obviously heavier than this one. This one's carbon fiber, but still nice paddle. You know, could it be used for an upgrade? Yeah, you could stand to have a paddle upgrade on this one for sure, but the standard paddle is fine. There is some storage. You can see I've got my little GoPro mini ammo case tucked in the side, so there's some storage on the side, and of course by your feet. Now footrests, they're non-adjustable. They're just these little plastic kind of bump outs. Not a very good picture of it, but yeah. So there is some adjustment for your feet, but they don't slide back and forth or anything. Like good, affordable, sturdy kayak with lots of modding potential. I know the Angling Spiders, and I know he has a he's got a rod holder. He's actually got a fish finder mount, and he has a transducer arm that comes around the side and goes into the water. So that's a really good mod for that sort of thing. It's been excellent, and it's a good backup kayak for me. In this scenario, you know, we didn't want to haul the big one. My Wilderness Systems Ride 115X, I didn't want to haul that out today for this camping trip, but this one fits just on the back of my truck in the bed, sticks out a little bit. It's a 10-foot kayak. I know that I set it on top of my tonneau cover. It doesn't squish my tonneau cover in any way, so it's nice and light, easy to handle. All right, guys, so you can't go wrong with a Pelican Mission 100 from Costco. Really recommend it.